How reality actually forms, from infinite potential to lived experience. This is a fully expanded, horizontal, coherent field transmission, presenting how experience unfolds from the field of all that is, through pattern, perception, and lived expression. This is not a teaching of theory. This is a pointing to what is already occurring beneath what is assumed, a way of seeing how your lived moment is formed. The field is all that is, not distant, not separate, not something to be reached. It is that within which all things arise. If it is to be felt, it may be known as an ocean, not of water, but of presence, unbroken, continuous, without edge. And you are not apart from it. You are a movement within it, like a wave upon the surface. A wave appears distinct. It has form, it has rhythm, it can be recognized, yet it is not separate from the ocean. It is made of it, moved by it, expressed through it. So it is with you. You are an individualized expression of the whole, distinct in experience, yet not separate in essence. Within this field, there are infinite potentials. Not as separate worlds, not as parallel lives you move between, not as timelines you jump across. These descriptions can arise through channeling, philosophy, or interpretation. They are ways the human mind translates and attempts to organize what is being sensed within this coherent field. They are not false in intent, but they are interpretations. What is present is simpler and more immediate. The field does not split into multiple realities. It remains whole. What changes is not the world you are in. What changes is what is selected from within the same field. A different set of signals becomes available, a different configuration becomes active, a different experience unfolds. And this can feel like entering a different reality, because what is seen, felt, and known can change so completely. But nothing has been left behind, nothing has been moved between. The field remains as it is, whole and continuous, and you remain within it. What shifts is the pattern through which it is lived. A different feeling, a different meaning, a different response, a different direction of movement, all are present, all are available within the same field, and yet not all are lived. For within this vastness, something precise takes place. At every moment there are countless signals present, more than can be named, more than can be held, subtle and obvious, near and far, within and around. But the human system does not receive all. It selects. From the many, only a few are drawn into awareness, a narrow band, a small window. This is not limitation. It is protection, allowing the system to remain stable within vastness, just enough for the moment to be lived. And so what is called reality is not the totality of what is present. It is what has been selected. This is why experience feels complete, even as it is partial. You are not simply within reality. You are sensing it, filtering it, and forming it in real time. What is called a filter is not something added on top of experience. It is the way the system organizes what is received. Beliefs, memories, expectations, past experiences, these do not simply exist in the background. They shape what is noticed, what is emphasized, what is ignored. Two people may stand in the same moment, yet live entirely different realities, not because the field has changed, but because what is allowed through is different. This is the function of filtering, not to distort, but to prioritize, to make the vastness of the field usable. And these filters are not fixed. They shift as patterns shift. Each one does this differently. Each system is tuned in its own way. And because all are within the same field, what is active in many becomes easier for each to register. Some feel the emotional tone before words are spoken. Some sense the body before the thought arises. Some move through structure, meaning, and understanding. None are wrong. Each reflects the pattern through which the field is known, and here the structure reveals itself. What is selected is shaped by pattern. Within you, many layers are active at once: thought, emotion, body, memory, belief, environment. These do not sit apart. They move together, interweaving, influencing, responding. Together, they form a configuration, and it is this configuration that determines what is seen, what is felt, what is known. Not the field itself, but what is drawn from it, which means your experience is not arising from everything that is. It is arising from what your system is able to receive and respond to within what is. There is a common understanding that thought and belief create reality. There is truth within this, yet it is not whole. For thought and belief are but part of the pattern, not the entirety of it. To see this more clearly, imagine within you a great board of lights, each light representing an aspect of your system: thought, emotion, memory, belief, body, environment. Each light holds intensity, some faint, some steady, some bright and commanding, some scarcely visible. It is not a single light that determines experience. It is the pattern formed by all that are active together, and from this pattern a selection is made. From the same field, a different life is lived. Now consider another example. Two people stand in the same moment, the same environment, the same words spoken, the same event unfolding before them. Nothing has changed in what is present, and yet what is lived is entirely different. One feels at ease, open, curious. The other feels guarded, tense, unsettled. One hears possibility. The other hears threat. One moves toward connection. The other withdraws. The moment itself has not changed. The field has not changed. What has changed is the pattern through which it is received. Within each of them, different lights are active. Beliefs about being safe, being loved, whether others can be trusted, authority, control, support, belonging. These are not abstract ideas, they are active patterns within the system. If the light of "I am safe" is steady, the same moment is received as open. If the light of "I am not safe" is bright, the same moment is received as guarded. If the light of "people support me" is active, connection is seen. If the light of "people harm me" is active, distance is created. The same world, a different experience. Not because reality has changed, but because what is selected, emphasized and responded to is different. And this is how entire lives diverge, not from different fields, but from different patterns within the same field. Now consider this. Two people stand within the same condition, the same diagnosis, the same name given to their experience. Both speak the same words. I am well, my body is healing. And yet their paths diverge. One begins to change. There is response, movement, shift. The other finds no change or feels tension deepen. The words are the same. The outcome is not. The difference is the pattern. For the first, there is already a pathway within the system, a quiet trust, a memory of change, moments where ease has been known. So when the words are spoken, they do not fall upon emptiness. They enter a pattern that can receive them. They are taken up, woven in, and the system moves. For the second, the pattern is different. Fear may be bright, tension may be held, the past may speak strongly, the body may carry strain. So the same words meet a different configuration. They do not land, they do not connect, they sit apart. And the system recognizes the distance, not as failure, but as a gap not yet bridged. So the pattern remains as it is, not because change is impossible, but because the pathway is not yet accessible in a single movement. And so a deeper understanding emerges. Change is not brought by declaring the far shore. It is brought by moving from where one stands. A nearer step, a reachable shift. I am open, I am willing, I can begin. These do not oppose the pattern, they meet it. And in meeting it, they begin to reshape it, light by light, until what was once distant becomes natural. So the field remains unchanged, infinite, present, whole, and you remain within it, a wave of it. Yet how that field is lived is shaped by the pattern through which it is known. You are not separate from reality. You are not outside it, trying to form it. You are the place where the field is lived. And what you call your pattern is the field, taking shape as your experience. You are not separate from reality. You are where it is lived. And what you are is the field in experience. Robin Walton Coherent Field Interface.